You know what? I really don't understand is why the fuck we have a president who, quote unquote, broke every fucking law and everything that our Constitution stands for. He negotiated with terrorists. You're not supposed to do that as the president. Hell, you're not supposed to do that as an American. It's unconstitutional. It's unprecedented. Oh, and even worse, it's worse when you try to fucking cover it up. It's even worse when you try to cover it up. So much to the point you can't cover it up because you can't handle the truth. You can't handle lies. Man, I really fucked my hand up. That's all I can say. I fucked my hand up bad. And you know what? That happens to the best of us. A lot of those things over there you don't need to be looking at. I don't even know why they were over there. I'm going to share something with the camera. You can see it right in front of me, not behind me. But yeah, 0 viewers. Wow, big fucking deal. 0 viewers. I don't care. Act like I care. Act like I give a shit. Because I don't give a shit. No, I don't. I don't give a shit. No, I don't. You think I give a shit? I really don't give a shit. No, I don't. You think I give a shit? No, I don't. Let's see. Does this work while I'm on there? No, probably not. Oh yeah, it worked. Wow. Christian Young Willie. Trying to advise people, hold on your horses and your bridges. I only move so fast. guess nobody wants to join. Yeah, that's up to them. I guess I'll just stick here and I'll continue doing what I was doing before. Cleaning. Because that's not against the law, right? You know, I really hate the president so much that I wish somebody would get the balls to fucking impeach his ass. But you know what? It won't happen, and we won't see it happen. The only president who ever enacted martial law was the second president of the United States. And I do think that it is possible that Obama could enact martial law. And it is unprecedented for any president to lie under oath and say that you, quote unquote, did not give money to terrorists. That we knew about this when we clearly did not. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying. We did not know shit about this as the American people. And to think that we did, man, he's fucking asinine. He's full of himself. He's lying to himself. And you know what? It's unprecedented for a president to think he could get away with all that. For any president to think they could get away with all that is just fucking insanity. I can finally see the top of one top of the dresser again. Yeah, finally. This thing started to piss me off this year. Stay close. Guess nobody wants to join. Let's see if Dama will join. Sucks you guys can't join me. Let's see what Von Helsing's doing. See if he's even up. Let's get some people from the chat world on it. Go hang out on a real platform. Let's see, can I climb up in here? Yeah, I can. Cool. Mm-hmm. Morning, morning, morning. Jake from State Farm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? We'll just start this out the good old Great White Pride way. In 1975, we fought for riots for the first time. No, that was a joke. 1775. You get what I'm saying. In 1775, we fought for our rights for the very first time. And in 1775, what I mean by that is when we sent the first letter stating that we were no longer going to be under control. In 1776 is when we fought for our freedom. Independence Day. And remember, a constitution is what you're supposed to uphold, President Barack Obama. Our Constitution is everything. Our Bill of Rights is everything. You disgust me as a president. You are the most unprecedented president we've ever had. What really disgusts me, what really disgusts me, is the fact that you think that we're blind and you think that we don't see what's going on around us. We clearly see. We clearly see. What's insane is that you think we're just going to keep letting it go on. No, that's insanity. See, for somebody to see something wrong and just keep repeating the cycle, aka you Democrats, some of us are Republicans. I can't speak for all of us. Some of us are idiots too. Some of us really don't know what the fuck we're doing with our lives. And I'm not a Democrat. I'm a Republican. I just don't sign up as a Republican. I sign up as nonpartisan. The reason I will always do that is because of circumstances like this where you guys get forced to get fucked and bent over and forced to choose candidates you do not like, aka Gary Johnson. I don't like you anymore. I don't support you anymore. And I used to support you about 4 years ago. You did not succeed at the job at hand. You failed. You were supposed to get Obama out of office. That is all. And not be a puppet. But it seems you support Black Lives Matter, so you're just as much of a puppet as these other fucks. Hillary, Bernie, I'm with her. No. Fuck no. Hell no. I'll never be with no woman in a pantsuit. Sorry. I had to post this on Facebook. Maybe then I'll get some people up to me. Oh, can't have that going. Get copyright infringement up to his ass. Sorry, I clicked on Facebook and blam, videos started popping up and playing out of nowhere. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy to think that we live in a society now where if you cry like a little bitch, you're fucking honored. And if you fight like a man, you ain't honored. I don't understand that shit. And the people that actually work and work really hard, they can't find a fucking job. Like me, unemployed. Tried real hard. I'm ADHD. Doesn't stop me from most jobs. My problem is we've got an oppressive government that likes to hold everybody back and hold everybody down. And it ain't right. I'll never agree with it. But some things you have to wait and try to kind of fight for or fight against. You know, I honestly couldn't believe it a year ago when I made it to 24. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Wow. Right? But you know what? I made it. Hey, I ain't bitching. I ain't sitting there crying. Could be crying a lot more. I ain't got a job. I ain't got things going well for me right now. You don't see me crying though. You'll never see me cry about shit like that. Ever. It's sad that people like Obama can act like they can pull the wool over everybody's eyes. And, you know, do a deal with people like Iran. We don't even have, you know, a banking plan to do deals with because, hey, half that country or more than all of that country is Muslim. And more than all of them support some terrorist group. I don't like to drink out of a water bottle. I'm just like that now. Who's trying to get me to join? But hey, it happens. People like that shouldn't have even been elected president. I voted both. Well, I voted one fucking term of Obama. Yeah, I just totally fucking wiped that out. Spilled water everywhere. And I did not vote for Obama. I voted for Gary, aka why I said he failed earlier. Now I gotta go get a towel. I probably have somebody wanting to join this call, but right now it's just me. It's solo. Because that's the way I want it right now. I want it to be solo. For this message is my first, but not my last. This is a message to many. Because I sat here like the rest of the silent majority and been silent for far too long. I got questioned on why I'm a conservative Republican the other day. Yet, I live in California. Oh, you should be a Democrat. No, sir. I'm sorry. I should not be a Democrat. Democrats single-handedly created a party that we know today as the KKK. And they are one of the most racist groups that ever did exist. I'm sorry, no, I cannot support any party that founded a society that was founded and dictated upon such hate and bigotry. Jesus Christ, I got all these games wet. Arrowheads. Don't know why those are down there, but hey. Been rearranging the room because it really needs it, but it's a work in progress. I could show you guys some things right now. You know what? I will. Reporter stumps Black Lives Matter. Or a reporter gets stumped. Okay, wait, no. Reporter stumps Black Lives Matter. Here, let's just screen share this. This is Alex Jones's page, by the way, that I'm screen sharing. Ooh, lovely things keep falling on the ground. Okay. So basically, this right here. Go into the video. Yada.
Joe Biggs here with Infowars.com. Now we're standing in downtown Philadelphia, right outside of where the Liberty Bell is in Independence Hall. And we have a large gathering of Black Lives Matter. We're going to go and talk to these guys and ask them why they're here and what they want to talk about. So why are you guys not here today, sir?
A white guy supporting Black Lives Matter. That makes a lot of sense.
So what's the message you're trying to get across?
That's just as important as a black man supporting the KKK. You don't ever hear about that, though. You don't ever hear about that. Oh, you'll never hear about something like that. Let's go on.
Especially Black lives, who even blacks have been treated unfairly throughout history, and we're trying to make sure that they are treated equally to whites. So with that counter argument right here, one of the major issues I hear with Black Lives Matter is the fact that police officers are killing these guys in record numbers. But if you actually...
Police officers are killing them in record numbers. But if you actually do your fucking research, you know that is incorrect.
Look at the amount of black-on-black crimes in Chicago. it's no comparison. There's way more. If we took every person who's been killed by a cop and
Got a murder rate score of 72%. 72%. Let me rewind that so everybody fucking reads. And then we'll go and show you the video of Obama lying to us all. Because, yeah, that's just so fucking important. And yet people don't watch that.
In Chicago, it's no comparison. There's way more. If we took every person who's been killed by a cop and multiplied it by 14, you still wouldn't even be able to amount the amount of black-on-black crimes in Chicago that happened this year alone. You know, there's no hiding the fact there are black-on-black crimes, but on the other hand, our police are supposed to respect the laws and the people of the country. They shouldn't be shooting people indiscriminately. Talk about black-on-black crime. Let's speak about the conditions that create that. We always think about black-on-black crime. We don't talk about lack of opportunity, lack of jobs. In our neighborhood, the folks in our neighborhood have those jobs. So the black market and drugs are the jobs. You walk through where I live at, all the stores are owned by Hispanics, Asians, and whites. So we can't employ our young people. So when they fight and they kill and they murder each other, it's a condition created by society. I mean, we've got a black president. He was successful. He came out and did something. We have an attorney general. I've got a lot of buddies who are black who are very successful, who have pulled themselves out of those situations and done some of themselves. So I think it's an individual choice whether or not you want to stay and be around that or you want to go and do something. Because it's a land of opportunity. Everybody in America has the opportunity to make something. Yeah, you do. You just have to get up and do it. You can sit here and you can have these invisible chains created by the government.
Yeah, you have the will. You have the will to get off your fucking ass. Instead of being a lazy black man, you have the will to be going out there and being the conservative black man that you were meant to be. Not this man who follows a pantsuit. Not this man who follows the Democratic Party. Not this man who follows LBJ into the grave. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Oh, I gotta go to my Facebook. This is just that damn important. Let's go to my Facebook. Let's go to my Facebook. Let's go to my Facebook. Let's go to Antihero. Just to prove my point. Let's go to a post I did a couple weeks back. Yeah. That's me, Great White Pariahs, Nick Null. I gave it away. Hey. Let's go. Oh. Secretly, everybody's getting tired of political correctness kissing that ass. That's ass. Kissing up to that's the ass generation. We're really in a pussy generation. See more posts. This one's pretty funny. We'll click this one and then we'll go to the one that I'm talking about. That Michelle Obama. Then we'll go to the shit that Barack Obama said.
Towards people to the false song of globalism. No American citizen will ever again feel that their needs come second to the citizens of a foreign country. Good luck with that. We're going to win. We're going to win it for the people. We're going to win it for our country. We're going to make America great again.
Okay, besides that point, we're making America great again. Here's one video that we need to watch first. When you watch this one first, you'll get the point of where I'm going.
this week with George Stephanopoulos, a Hillary supporter, both Hillary supporters. I immediately thought of you because I figured you'd probably have a few words about General Allen there.
Tommy, I'm glad
General Allen is horrible, just like Obama.
Let's start out and be honest, okay? General Allen is absolutely representative of 90% of the general officer corps. And here's what I mean by
Thank you,
that.
Tommy, because you're one of my biggest inspirations, Tommy Laurent.
They fancy themselves warriors. They're
Big shout out to you.
clueless on asymmetric warfare. There's a couple of things I'd like to go after General Allen specifically on, since he brought him up. If I can do them in order, if that's right with you, Tommy.
Let's do it.
First of all, let's talk
Why
about
is it that our 4-star general has failed us in the first place? Can anybody answer that? Oh, wait, no, you can't, because it's the Obama administration.
about his comment about Islam. And notice how he says
Islam.
total deference, speaking the language, because he traveled the area as the CENTCOM, as the deputy CENTCOM commander, and then as ISAF. He fancies himself, as many of these general officers do, as warrior statesmen rather than warriors. See, that's what they're supposed to be, as warriors, not warrior statesmen. But again, having never fired a shot in anger, he would understand that. But he says that what Trump says about Islam exacerbates the situation. Okay, General Allen, my fellow Americans, let me point out to you, if words can radicalize people of...
Yeah, wait. Let me point out, if words can radicalize people,
that religion, then that statement right there alone shows you the absolute inherent incompatibility
with Islam with the United States Constitution.
United States Constitution. I am Roman Catholic. I've grown up my entire life and told that it's art form to put Jesus in a bottle of urine.
I'm non-denominational Christian, but I still agree with this man here and this woman here.
To make fun of the Virgin Mary. And I say, you know what? I'm an American. I despise what you think about my religion, but it's your right to say it. Yet here I've got a 4-star general telling me that if I say that about another religion, I'm going to exacerbate
And the reason I'm showing you this is because Barack Hussein Obama, Muslim, cough, cough, Muslim, cough, cough, Muslim, cough, cough.
Situation. Now, General Allen, you know what exacerbates the situation?
Our president is a Muslim and a Muslim apologizer. And for enough people in the press to not be able to fucking say it and just come out and say it and blast it all over media, it fucking saddens me because we have become a godless nation.
People like you that have been in charge of the military operations for 15 years and you're clueless. I sat in a brief with this guy one time in 2009. Now, mind you, my experience in Iraq was 2004 and 2005 when I served with the best battalion the world's ever known in asymmetric warfare. We had ghosts in the triangle of death and amazing things they did. And I listened to this guy, and I'm sitting there thinking, no wonder we're losing this. He's absolutely clueless. Okay, another thing you talked about, insult to the troops. He said Donald's comments about them being combat ineffective is an insult to the troops. You know what is an insult to the troops? To be combat ineffective.
Yeah, that is the biggest number one insult to our troops, Barack Hussein Obama. This man says it better than I could any day, all right? And for me to have to play a video and fucking talk after I played it, for you to understand, for you to get the fucking message, for you to get the goddamn memo, shit!
Which they currently are, Tommy. Last time I checked, the Marine Corps is capable of putting 30% of their fixed-wing aircraft in the air, and they can only do that by cannibalizing parts off of their own aircraft. Back when I was out on duty, that was illegal. That insults the troops. Feminization of the military and the de-warriorization insults the troops.
Yep.
Social experiments with every every sexual deviancy known to man. God bless them all, but they have no place in the war fighting business.
No, they don't.
Insults the troops. But General Iron
And what he's talking about is the transgenders that are now being allowed to go into our military. Why the hell should a man have to go dress like a woman and be in the military? For fuck's sake, get your fucking taboo and get the fuck out of the Constitution with it.
attacks Donald Trump, who, oh, by the way, has had nothing to do with any of this in an official capacity. He's been nothing but a citizen. He goes to a convention where the person running voted for this war has led to the deaths of Americans on foreign battlefields, and he blames Donald Trump. The guy's a private citizen. This is insanity. And this is why, Tommy, I'm sorry I'm getting so passionate, but this is why I keep saying, one thing I do disagree with Donald on is I'm going to let the generals tell me how to fight for him. Not a whole bunch of new generals, Donald.
You need new generals, Donald. He's right. You need new generals. We aren't even going to go on that subject. That cunt's just ignorant. The subject we will go on is this one.
It doesn't matter. That's the right to free speech. I'm sick of this race and divide. And CNN is perfect at doing that. It's always divide and conquer. People have the right to choose whatever they want. What the hell did that got to do with Donald Trump? He's not a racist.
It doesn't have a goddamn thing to do with Donald Trump.
It's a scam.
It is a
know it's
scam.
not going to get on CNN. We're sick of you media.
I'm sick of the media as well.
Think about what he just said to you. That's even not a fair question to ask if Trump was associated Trump with racism. Hey, you got more racism going on against the Democratic Party. I mean, is that a fair question to ask? Are you saying that Trump is racist because some racist guy supports him? I'm just going to do my job. So that is your question. That's a good question. Yeah. At least after it, I'm back there.
Don't backstab him now. Don't back.
Young folks in our neighborhood have no jobs. So the black market and drugs are the jobs. You walk through North Philadelphia where I live at, all the stores are owned by Hispanic and white. So we can't for our young people. So when they fight and they kill.
Okay, so let's get back to the point at hand. Obama negotiates with terrorism.
Period. Y'all know it. You've all read it. I've said it. Yada, yada. Now, the point at hand being Obama negotiates with terrorists. He obviously negotiated with all these groups that created ISIS and helped create ISIS and helped fund ISIS. He gave $4 million to. He obviously negotiated Iran. Sorry. But the point being is why? Why, Obama? Why did you do all this? Why in the name of God did you do all this to America? Why did you see it fit to do all this to America? Why was it okay? I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never understand. Why? The real answer is why. Why Obama would create such division. And let's see, can I get the James T. Harris show back online where I was at? Or no, it's going to be way ahead.
And you can call me for a quote at 624-1744. That number again is 624-1744.
Okay, so point being,
coming up, Concert Con.
I listen to a lot of talk radio. I don't know if it's illegal with copyright infringement and all that, but what I'm going to tell you is
is Donald Trump trying to throw the election? Tinfoil hat alert.
No, he's not. Donald Trump is not trying to throw this election. In his right mind, he would be an idiot if he was. He would be a moron if he was throwing this election.
paste and go, paste and go, baby, paste and go. It's funny that I started about 43 minutes ago and nobody's even joined me, not a single person. Let's end this out by exiting some tablets. But I'm going to show you a few more things before we go, before we exit out of here. One thing I did want to show you, the one thing that matters the most right now. I'm doing a fundraiser. It's one thing that matters. I'm doing a fundraiser. $220. If you'd like that, let's go to https://www.facebook.com/donate/10208932194315 That's about one of the positive things I'm doing right now. But one of the things I wanted to show you, other than, of course, what his wife said, I wanted to finish this video here.
The fact that you see Trump with racism. You media
What do you think about what he just said to you? Get on CNN. We're sick of you media. What do you think about what he just said to you? That's maybe not a fair question to ask. You're just trying to associate Trump with racism. He was never called racist before he started running against the Democratic Party.
Oh, what did he just say there? He was never called a
Running against
racist.
the Democratic Party. Running against the Democratic Party.
That is so fucking true.
I mean, is that a fair question to ask? Are you saying that Trump is racist because some racist guy supports him?
I'm just here doing my job.
Okay, that was your question.
That's a good question. Yeah. At least answer it. Don't back down now.
He can't answer the question
Trump is not a racist
because it's
Again,
against his
it's the
job
media.
quota. It's against his job description to answer questions that are against the left rhetoric.
Give us those perceptions. You see, because the Democratic Party, they always control the black people. It's a plantation.
They always control the black people. It's a plantation mentality.
As long as they're on the memory plan of America, something getting their food stamps, getting their welfare, and they're not dreaming for the stars. They're not, and society is killing that dream. They're killing that dream by this globalism.
They killing that dream.
Hell with globalism.
Fuck globalism.
Because
globalism is death to America. Capitalism is the only way that America succeeds.
globalism takes away America's wealth. Do Black Panthers support Obama, sir? CNN. Do Black Panthers support Obama? You're welcome.
They can't answer that question because they'll be
Black
sniped.
Panthers support Obama, sir? Sure. Do Black Panthers support Obama?
He walks away. Of course he walks away. But the point being is you get the point. Crooked Hillary. I'm not with Crooked Hillary. Mexican. I came to the U.S. legally, looking for American dream, not the Mexican nightmare. Donald Trump 2016, make Mexico pay for the wall. College students in Texas can now bring guns to school. Let's see. I gotta go back up to the top and click my name and open it up. Some bitch. Oh, I shared that. My bad. Okay. Let's see. We could do that one, but we'll save that for later. I really need to show you the one that I'm looking for. His wife is saying that the White House was built by slaves. And the definition of a slave is somebody who's not paid and is forced to do work. And my computer just lovely decided to fucking crash, huh? Yep, it did. That's the censorship of the YouTube right there. Come on, YouTube. Let me play. Don't play around, YouTube. See, I'm opening up your eyes too much to shit they don't want to see or hear. Come on, YouTube. Stop censoring me, YouTube. It did. Ha ha! I always win. Point being, as I was trying to show you something, the computer rudely crashed on me. It doesn't matter though. I can still show you. And anywho, there's many more on channel 4 and channel 80 with a big old fat lady named Katie. Hey. One thing that really annoys me about this man is this. Screen share this. Obama shocked the nation of white Americans needs to stop whining about reverse discrimination. Wow, Obama just throws the gloves on, and now he is punching with bare hands, and he is punching the American people hard and straight in the face. Are you white? Are you a white person? Who isn't happy with the way that Barack Obama has handled the presidency of this country? Well, when Barack, oh yeah, I've totally reworded that in my own fucking words. Barack would like to know why you're not giving him enough credit, you racist. That at least the implicate message of an unhinged racist address our country's chief executive gave Thursday, Elkhart County, Indiana, and he decried Republicans campaigning against welfare queens and talking about makers and takers. You get the picture. Makers and takers. Their basic message is anti-government, anti-immigration, anti-trade, and let's face it, anti-change. Obama said, according to Breitbart, what they are saying just isn't true, said Obama, failing to provide any evidence for his claims. You know, like the workforce participation being at record high. Oh, wait. Whoops, never mind. That's a lie. Because of conservative radio and the right, Obama argued white Americans think that reverse discrimination is a big problem, as discrimination against minorities. His argument to back up his racist assertion was the black unemployment that every white man earns without taking apart those dubious numbers. It's worth pointing out that he fell into the old liberal trap of believing equality of opportunity is not enough. We need equality of outcomes, no matter what the cost. It's the story that is broadcasted every day on some cable news stations. On right-wing radio, it's pumped into cars and bars and VFW halls all across America. And right here, Elkhart, he said, if you're hearing that story all the time, you start believing it. No wonder people start thinking big government is the problem. It's a wonder nobody in Obama's staff noted the sickening, condescending aspect of his phraseology. It's as if we're telling the beleaguered working class, you guys just don't know how good you have it, do you? Jeez. I also like how he assumes right-wing radio is being pumped into VFWs all across America. It is, if his stereotypes weren't on display enough, so he decides to go all in. It's the truth. He's fucking racist. We have a racist for a president. Racist for a president. Anywho, that wasn't what I really wanted to show you. What I really want to show you is going to be sickening. You see this before I'll vote for Hillary. That wasn't what I was going to show you. 2016, Lion, aka Trump. Because this just isn't working anymore. That's not what I wanted to show you. I don't know why Dan's coming up when because I liked it. Yeah, obviously. Here's one thing I want to show you.
Is this a Trojan horse? I read this the other day and I said, wow, that's really amazing. It's really incredible. And it's the snake lyric. On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman. Sighed the vicious snake.
This is Obama in a nutshell.
Now she clutched him to her bosom. You're
We've
so
already taken
beautiful,
in
she
the
cried.
snake.
But if I hadn't brought you in, by now you might have died. She stroked his pretty skin, and then she kissed and held him tight. But
Trump tells you so much better than the rest of the world. He could tell you in a fucking one simple message.
A vicious bite.
Obama is the snake. Get rid of the snake. Eliminate the snake. Impeach Obama. And forcibly elect Donald J. Trump, for Hillary has already cheated the election.
I saved you, cried the woman, and you've bit me. Heavens, why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
This shit was happening long before Obama was in office. It was set into plan at the end of Bush's reign. Bush was not a part of this. Bush was just a pawn to this. For Bush did not know. He could only foresee so much. Okay, but again, that was not what I was talking about. Obama's created social Marxism like this.
Privilege! You're fucking privileged
Oh,
enough
you're
to speak over
communist. Communist. I eat fascist for breakfast, homeboy. What's up?
Why are you speaking over?
They're attacking the peaceful people.
It's your fucking privilege that allows you to speak over trans people.
Here we go. Get the fuck out of there. You want to know where it starts? I never told you to play.
They're fighting for a doubled standard. A doubled standard. Yes, a doubled standard. Let's go back to the James T. show. Oh, they probably already started it over.
As one of the intelligent police head that was with us, that why you are not letting us to go to the Switzerland plane. And he told me we are waiting for an
supervisors meetings, and long story short, I decided to challenge Supervisor Carroll back in May when I realized that things weren't quite right in the land of Pima County as far as economics are going. And I had the background that has that I think I can do the job. I'm an engineer, a construction management, small business owner.
And this is the perfect for the cameras. For the cameras.
You throw water balloons and light fires. You throw water balloons because I guarantee you it wasn't. It was the girl in the mask. You've been hanging out there all day, you liar. Shame on you, liar. Shame on you, liar. Shame on you, liar.
Cameras, please. This is the perfect fucking
You guys throw water balloons, burn flags? Get the fuck out.
Throwing water balloons of piss at people is assault. And burning the flag should be against the Constitution of the United States of America.
Out of here.
Get the
Fuck out of here.
cameras, please. This is the perfect example of how a white privileged male can speak over a non-binary trans female.
This is a perfect example.
She's not even trans. She's a female.
This is a perfect example of social Marxism.
This is a perfect example of why they can speak over a non-binary trans femme person. They can speak over a non-binary trans femme person, and they can see nothing wrong with it. They can see nothing wrong. These people can see nothing wrong with speaking over transgender people. They don't see anything wrong. As these people speak over them, our voices are always silent. Our voices are always silent.
Always silent.
And they
My asshole. You guys speak louder and fucking prouder than Christians do. And to say that you're always silent makes me even fucking angrier than it already did when I first watched that video. Oh, and this right here just makes me laugh. 102-year-old lady wants Hillary to win. Excited for Hillary. She lived through women's rights to vote. She's emotional because Hillary could win. Sorry, my country is more important than making history. Let's break this lady's dream. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, old lady, you should have thought with your head before you thought with your vagina. I post so much in this group, you probably won't see it. I'm not going to rip off the Federalist Paul Revere. Okay. That's just one thing I won't do. He will bitch. But the point being is he has a lot of informational stuff. And if it weren't for him, shout out to him, I wouldn't know half the shit I know. That's not it either. That could be it, but that's still not it. Where the fuck's this video? They take it down? They probably did. I think they did. Yeah. They might have taken it down because some of the stuff gets a little too heated in conversation and people like to overly debate about it. But point being is, yeah, they took it down because it was recent, pretty damn recent. It's probably on my page. No, it's not even here anymore, man. Maybe I posted it a couple weeks back or days back. If I posted more than 5 days back, it's hard to find. Wait, what day is this? August 1st? Yeah, that's 5 days back. Okay. Yeah, I must have posted it more than 5 days back. But basically, it's a video telling how White House was created by certain ethnic groups. And I don't know who made it, so I can't just look it up on YouTube, you know? It's one of those things. Yeah, they've deleted a lot of my posts, I guess. But point being, yeah, White House was made by more than just black slaves. I'm gonna have to go to my page just to find it, because my page will always hold things like that, because I'm not afraid to share that sort of thing nor offend. Why should you be afraid to offend somebody? We'll find it sooner or later on my page. Yeah, not that guy. Jeez Louise, man. It's so far down here, I guarantee it.
reshared that. This the other day. Anyways, basically explains how the White House was built by slaves, but they weren't really slaves. They were Black indentured servants and Asian indentured servants and Irish indentured servants. And I just wish I could find this damn video. But sadly, I think Facebook has gone all Nazi on us and micromanaged Facebook again and stolen it. Anywho, point is the video talked about how Michelle Obama didn't like how the fucking house she woke up in was built by slaves. Ah, found it. Conservative Tribune. I don't know why those guys would delete it.
I wake up every morning in a house that was built by slaves.
But Michelle conveniently left out some key facts. The White House was built by racially diverse groups of immigrants and local workers. Whites, Asians, and blacks, and some slaves. AKA, some slaves could be anyone who is white, Asian, anyone who sounded different, basically, at that time could have been a slave. That's what you guys don't comprehend. Slavery didn't truly end until about the 1800s. People of most different colors were traded in slavery. The evidence shows that the slaves were actually paid for their work. Slave, a person who is the legal property of another forced to obey them, which by most definitions of slavery wouldn't make them slaves. Maybe Michelle should open up a book before she speaks next time. Share if you agree. Oh yes, I agree. Like, share.
Sorry.
Sorry for the silence, but I was liking things and commenting. But yeah, point being is they deleted my link. Probably offended somebody and blah, blah, blah. We don't need to go into that. Get over it. Fuck your feelings. Anywho, stop sharing. It's about almost 7 a.m. here, California time. Been streaming for about 30 minutes, maybe longer. No longer, about 2 hours. But, yeah. You know, I probably get more results if I shared this link and, you know, there. Somebody replied to my comment already. That's the truth. It's a bit scary to walk down the street around here and see some Hindu dude or some Muslim dude for that matter. You don't know what fucking race they hail to, you know, or I mean what God they hail to. Sorry, I didn't mean race. The point being is you don't know what they hail to.
and it's kind of scary to see a guy walking around the street with a 10-inch blade. And you never know whether this dude could be a threat or vice versa, not a threat, because this is racial profiling at this level. But the point being is you don't know. It's an unknown unknown. Obama is a Muslim. He's not a Christian. Yeah. And I need more people, I guess, like this around to educate me about different religions like this. Who are Sikhis? And what is Sikhism? And stuff like that. I didn't even know there was people out there that took out radical Islam. I'm dying over here. Not really, but yeah, kind of. What I'm hacking up isn't very pleasant, though. I see a video over to my left that says, should you support Donald J. Trump? Yeah. This time point, yeah. You should. Only candidate. You should. Different one. The other one was glass bottle. Not doing a lot of drugs, just, you know, clearing the system out. It's early morning. Just letting you know. But yeah, I should try to get some people up in on this. Get people to weigh in. Weigh in, weigh in, weigh in. Because otherwise, it's just me sitting here talking to myself. I'm not going to pause it.
We got one viewer, and it's myself on my other account because I can't use that account.
Why is that not going over there? There we go. Anywho, maybe I should share this on Facebook. Am I ballsy enough? I dare say I'm ballsy. I will share my link on Facebook. That's what I will do.
I'm not sharing the event invite.
But yeah. If you want in on the link, comment on my YouTube. You know how it goes. Conservative, Republicans, Libertarians, you're allowed. No Democrats. No Democrats. Oh, and no atheists. I'm done with that shit. You have to have something to believe in.
Bad strawberry.
Everybody in their bad strawberry, you know. You know right away. Anywho, I've got to pick up all my games from behind me before they fall over. Move that over so I can pick them up. Because otherwise, we'll sit down there on the floor and get broke. I have a lot of fucking games. Let's get some viewers other than myself. myself. Let's drop this link somewhere I really shouldn't. Yep, Obama negotiates with terrorists. It's known fact now. We don't have to go on and on about it, but what we will do is we're going to listen.
So I know construction, contracting, project management. You know, I've written contracts and hired and managed subcontractors, and I know what it takes to start, own, and operate my own small
Tucson
business.
News.
So I see that my skills
If
are
that's
the
not
exact
illegal.
background of this county, and I intend to use them to attract businesses in the county. I'm also a Navy combat veteran. I was deployed to Iraq in 2006 as a reservist.
She was a Navy
and I
combat
supervised
veteran.
reconstruction
She's
of a
running for
hostile
Pima
working
County
airfield. So,
office.
plenty enough. I
We'll get back to
supervised
the
road
Obama
building.
in a little bit.
Runways, that is.
Point
and then I
being
turned
is
home
this
and
lady
switched
will
into
tell
Naval
you.
Intelligence, and I became a Navy Intelligence Chief, where I really in those positions, I learned to make tough decisions.
Corruption's
and I learned how to
everywhere.
lead. And right now, we need a supervisor that can make tough decisions and can lead and stave off the business as usual and do what's right.
Now, you have said that when you got here, you realized that you were in a business unfriendly environment. When you started your business here, what were some of the obstacles you encountered?
I chose not to start. I chose not to start a business here. And I kind of floundered around and started going to Republican Club meetings and meeting people and Board of Supervisors meetings. And I'd come home from those meetings and
She
complain
really
to my
just went
husband
to
and say, "Why
meetings.
don't you run for supervisor?"
Started meeting people and
I said,
just
"All
got
right, I
into
think I
politics
will."
that way. I
So,
wish it was that easy.
Yeah,
It's not always that easy anymore.
And, part of the business experience that we need on the board, and that's fine to me.
See, people like Obama were connected. They were well
I understand
connected.
you wrote out a
And then
road
they
plan as well. And that's been a
negotiated with the
big
Middle
issue,
East.
this
So
year's,
obviously they got
election
in that
season,
way,
cycle.
and
And you made it
through
clear
people
that
like
your
George
road plan is unique
Soros,
from others. What is that?
many
I
other
mean, what is the
backers
plan?
like
I mean,
the
this
Hillary
is something that
Clinton
you would
campaign.
think that our supervisors outside of Ali Miller, we know she
I
is
guarantee
you
that
would think
bitch
that they
fucking
tailed up
funded
and
him.
would have come up with a road plan.
Because he said, "Hey, I'll let you
now
go in
that
after me,
presented one.
so you can screw it up far worse."
Everybody's trying to jump on
But you know
board.
what? That won't
It's
happen.
something they
Just
have
let you
not
know.
done. But you said you had a
It won't
unique one
happen
out
at
there.
all.
What is that, and how is it unique?
Well, okay, I'll get to that. But first, I do want to add that I think it's great that anyone that comes up with any plan to move forward and improve our county is useful. You know, I'm willing to and want to collaborate and work with whoever to get us on the ball and get us moving forward towards fixing our roads. So that's why I did it. That's why I did
Let's
it.
see
But I
who's all
intend on
in there
collaborating on anyone
before I just
and
drop
everyone's
that.
ideas. You can go to my website, marlacawsonforsupervisor.com, and it's on there because it's probably going to take longer than we have time to talk. But just quick highlights. Obviously, starting with eliminating our wasteful spending and prioritizing those monies. Using our
these
first
people
revenue
are fine.
funds for road maintenance. In 2015, we received $62 million.
Let's
We
drop the
barely
link.
used $16 million of it.
Drop the
Work
link.
with the state
We
legislators to
drop
revise the funding formula.
the
Encouraging
link.
corporations
After
to work
we
in community
drop the
because they receive
link.
direct state funds.
Drop the
And maybe this
link,
one makes it a
cause
little
everybody wants to
4,500
have an
buildings
opinion. Drop the
we could
link.
sell or lease these properties
Come on,
and
drop
buildings,
the link.
and the profits, tax revenue, and maintenance savings from these sales will be earmarked to fix our roads That's a now solution. We also have to take a look at the 1997 bond savings that we're going to be having in 4 years. My district, Corona de Tucson Vale, thriving, growing quickly. We need some of that money. We need to stop and think about it and plan it out. But those are just the highlights. But if you go to my road plan on my website, that'd be great. You can get a little more detail.
Now, a lot of people talk about the roads, Marla, and they are important. But what is it about the county that allows these roads and infrastructure to be in such bad shape?
Well, I have to use the analogy. When you start to build a home, you don't start with the roof. You start with the foundation. And it's the same with our county. We have to build a strong foundation. And no one wants to hear that because that's the hard way. That's the hard road to go. We need to stop our irresponsible and special interest spending, and we need to prioritize that money on roads, our infrastructure, and our safety, which includes paying our deputies. We need to create a low tax and debt environment, and that means actually looking in our budget and trim it and not increase our taxes and sell bonds to provide our county services, but actually do it through discipline in our budget. Then we can start to enact the pro-business policy, streamline our county policies, our regulations, especially environmental regulations. Get those businesses in here, make the business startups easier, expand our taxes. The county's job is to provide an environment in which business thrives, not to sell or buy companies to come here, give them money to come here, as in the worldview situation. And I really do feel strongly, too, that our deputies, we need to pay them what we promised them to keep them in Pima County. The Deputy Sheriff's Association just endorsed me this week because I've just been relentless in trying to hammer that point home. Our deputies are leaving us and leaving us at risk.
We speak with Marla Paulson. She's thrown her hat into the ring to be our Pima County supervisor. I have a litmus test question that I ask all of the people that I talk to about this issue. And Marla, if you become the next Pima County Board Supervisor, your Chuck Carroll old seat, will you fire or rehire Chuck Huckleberry?
I believe that Mr. Huckleberry is a very smart man. He's a professional engineer. I'm an engineer myself. I have a lot of respect for his knowledge of the county, but he's had 20 years to get our county in shape and advise the supervisors on how to get our county in shape, and he's failing. So I would look for new employment.
Okay, yeah. To me, that's a game breaker, that question right there. And I agree with you. We've been around long enough, and we're looking at the problems that we have, and some of the deals that are going on. That question right there.
My bad.
One more question, please. You have two other people that are in the race with you, trying to vie for this seat. What's your assessment? You've had a couple of debates, a couple of meetings. What's your assessment of the competition?
Well, one of my opponents, well, they're very nice gentlemen. They're always polite. We actually laugh a lot together, believe it or not. But one of them actually told me this is an opportunity he couldn't pass up when Ray Carroll retired. So I think that explains that. And then the other one, I believe, has joined because of his friends. His friends are Ray Carroll, Chuck Huckleberry, and the people that support the big bonds. It's a continuation of the business as usual. And if you elect either one of those opponents, you're not going to get the leadership and the technical background and the proven leadership needed to actually make changes in our country.
How can people find more about you? I know you did the website out earlier. Marla, I want you to do it again.
Oh, thanks. Marla Clausen for supervisor.com, and that's CLOSEN, Marla Clausen, SOR, supervisor.com. Yep, it's a pretty comprehensive website. I've got all my ideas on there, why I'm the best Republican candidate, and endorsement, and events coming up.
Marla, I want to thank you very much for making time for us. It's a Friday afternoon, and we will be talking again.
That'd be great. Thank you so much for having me. I certainly appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marla Clausen. She wants that job as Pima County Board Supervisor as well. You're listening to 104.1 KQTH.
Next time Justice Show.
Monday, we'll give you all the latest from the talking heads hitting the TV talk show circuit over the weekend in regards to this election cycle. Speaking of commentary and opinion, Andrew Langman, the president of the Institute for Liberty, will join us just after 8 o'clock, plus all the latest news you can handle. It starts at 6 a.m. Don't miss a minute.
Mornings 6 to 10 on 104.1 KQTH, Tucson's News and Talk.
We have a crash reported on Grant Road at Dodge Boulevard. That's Grant and Dodge. The right lane is closed on eastbound Valencia, just east of Wilmot. And there's construction on 22nd Street between Harrison and Houghton. I'm Jim Edwards from the KGUN 9 Beat the Traffic Center.
Vince Roberts believes it's time we elect a judge with the true experience to bring balance and fairness back to the Justice Court. With 26 years of experience in Pima County Justice Courts, Vince Roberts will protect your constitutional rights. Vince Roberts is trusted and endorsed by the men and women of law enforcement and attorneys who are in court every day. On August 30th, vote Vince Roberts for Justice of the Peace.
I am Vince Roberts, and I approve this message. Paid for by Vince for JP10.
We're clapping because we're happy that the 27th annual Baby and Family Fair is coming back August 27th. The always popular Diaper Derby, the Daddy Olympics, and the Magic Show will return, along with new additions like the Interactive Zone for gaming and high-tech toys, and the Metro PCS charging station to power up your gadgets. If you have a product or a service that's designed for families, you can showcase your business at the fair. Call Jennifer Nunn at 618-6141. Ask how you can connect one-on-one with Tucson families. The 27th Annual Baby and Family Fair, presented by Pima County Health Department and Nurse Family Partnership Program. Saturday, August 27th at the Marriott University Park Hotel. Put your business right up front in the fair. Call Jennifer at 618-6141 or visit 1041kqth.com and click on Baby Fair.